Panicked European leaders have voiced concern over the EU's push for a no-deal Brexit after failing to force Boris Johnson to budge in the row over fishing. In what sources described as a gloom-ridden assessment of the trade talks, Ursula von der Leyen told them to prepare their capitals for the high-probability trade talks with Britain end in failure. The European Commission chief admitted she had failed to break the deadlock over post-Brexit fishing rights and common standards after a tetchy dinner meeting with the Prime Minister. Fearing for the worst, Startled EU leaders spoke of their anxiety of the impact a no-deal Brexit could have on their countries. In a leaders-only meeting at the European Council summit, Irish Premier Michael Martin said a deal was in the best interest of the bloc. Piling pressure on European Commission President Ursula von der Leyen and Brexit negotiator Michel Barnier, he told colleagues failure to secure a trade deal would be a big loss for Ireland, the EU and UK, according to a source familiar with the discussion. Speaking after the meeting, Mr. Martin said a no-deal Brexit was the prevailing mood right now amongst EU leaders. He said, people recognize the enormous challenges that remain now in terms of pulling off a deal. Suffice to say that people feel and believe across the member states that this is going to be a very challenging task. Irish Foreign Minister Simon Coveney said he believed a deal was still possible despite the gloom that had descended over Brussels. We still believe it is possible to get a deal with a future trade agreement. We are as ready as we can be for all outcomes of the negotiations. Let's hope that Britain will be a partner of the EU, working together with us opposed to a friend moving in a different direction on the back of a failed negotiation and a blame game and acrimony that would follow. German Foreign Minister Heiko Maas added, in the end, the talks will not fail because a few days more are needed. We believe that an agreement is difficult but still possible. Dutch Prime Minister Mark Rutte, whose country is highly exposed to a no-deal Brexit, told reporters he was expecting an enormous hit to trade. Mr. Rutte warned the port of Rotterdam and Amsterdam's Schiphol airport would be at risk of potential disruptions.